The Western Conference NBA Playoffs, Round 1 continues. The Wildcats come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the home team. Round 1 of the NBA Playoffs continues.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. Ewing is out there with Baldwin. Then it's White. Then it's Jones. And so here are the Wildcats. Pass to Baldwin, and Jones has it in the corner. Ewing outside. That shot misses. Good D by Jones. Inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jab.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Buries it down low.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now here's Thomas. Floats one. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Outside, Jones. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Baldwin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
From past the arc, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Six to shoot. To the paint. Here's Jones. No good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside, Jones.
First personal foul. First team foul. Wildcat substitution. Number 18, Brandon Garrison.
Screen by Jones. Off with the layup. The Wildcats have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Clock at 6. White bounce pass. And the shot goes down.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Pass to Thomas. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Butler, he's checked in for White.
Second team foul. Wildcat substitution. Number 7, Lamont Butler.
Wildcats on D. It's good. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Baldwin. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Baldwin's got his second basket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Jones against Christie. Takes the three. Hits the three-point bomb. 6 points for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Baldwin. Just 5 on the clock. 9 feet out. And it's off the back rim. No good. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Outside Butler. Good D by Thomas. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Jones. To the inside. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your home team, Thomas. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Wildcats making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. And he's good on the second. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Snatched away. Fast break. Here we go. Finished off the break. 8 points for him.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Pass to Baldwin. To stop the run. Count that one. Baldwin's got 6 points. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Jones. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Christie. Christie's got 6 assists in the game. Here are the Wildcats. They trail by 7. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Rocket 2, and it's in there.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
To the middle. There's the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the last.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Chandler kicks to Jones. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. He's got 8.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference.
Substitution on the court.
The Wildcats have gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Here's Garrison. Misses the baby hook.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Pass to Sanogo. In the corner, Wallace with it. Here's the screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Personal foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for 2, Wallace.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Wallace hits 2 free throws.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
1:24 left to play in the first quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
To the wing on the left. Fires from 18. Good on the shot. 10 points for him.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Baldwin. A shot off that time. Wallace outside. Over to the left wing. Lets a floater go. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. An impressive 60% early. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Down low. Baldwin can't get it to go. Miller outside. Wallace with the ball. The floater. Can't hit that one. With 1 on the clock. He can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if it's true, would be devastating. And for a team that's gearing up for the playoffs, this could make things very difficult going forward. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And for the Wildcats. And he knocks down the first one. Wildcats making a switch here. Butler's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. 5 on the clock. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
So on the floor for the Wildcats. Here's Baldwin. 6 points for him. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Baldwin's got 8 points. Baldwin's gone 4-7 from the field here. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And the basket is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
At the line for your home team, number 23, shooting one.
One shot.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Chandler scanning the floor. Off target at the rim.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now, here is Miller. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Shoots over Ewing. Out to Wallace. A floater. Doesn't go for it. Being 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Pass to Baldwin. Ewing outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Baldwin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for the Wildcats. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on the second free throw.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
High post try, and it's White with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Ewing. Nothing on the board. White down low. Pass to Williams. No good with the layup. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The layup off target.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here's White. Now here's Williams. Covered by Miller. Double team on Williams. On the wing, Ewing. Over Jones. On the basket by Ewing. Ewing's got his first basket of the night.
Number 13.
And the home team has possession. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Jones. They set the pick from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Being 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Williams against Miller. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul, third team foul. At the line for the Wildcats, Williams. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Wildcats making a switch here. Jones is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Putting at 50% in a decent group. Pass to Christie. Here's Miller. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Outside, Ewing. White, left side. Over Thomas. Christie with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Substitution. Number 13. Number 13.
And so White will bring it up for the Wildcats. It's a 5-point game. Outside, Jones. And White, the bucket on the assist from Jones.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And Jones slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for the Wildcats. White at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for White. And the home team has possession. 3-point lead. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Wildcats on D. They trail by 3. Pass to Thomas. It's tipped. And they're pushing it up. Out to the right wing. Outside, White. Again, and he gets it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Thomas, here we go. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
White the pass to Williams. Over Miller. Williams' shot is off.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
And Thomas has it in the corner. It's rebounded by Ewing. The Wildcats have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Williams. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wildcats making a switch here. Aldrin's checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
To White. Kicks it out to Jones. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Jones. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. He misses the mark. He's now 6 of 8. Here's Baldwin, defended by Jones. Thomas with the block. A second chance effort. Here's Williams. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
It's a close game here in L.A. Up again. Can't hit the football.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Wildcats lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
They're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row on your home court now.
I agree. They've already lost home court advantage. Don't want to dig that hole any deeper.
And that would be deep, just like your analysis is from time to time, guys. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. They've got Jones. Thomas is out there with Christie. And it's Sanogo in at center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Pass to Christie. 5 to shoot to the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Outside, Jones. Lobs it up there for White. And even 3-on-3 break. Wide open look. Shot is good off the back rim and in. He's got 17.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Pass to Baldwin. Outside, Jones. Here's Baldwin, defended by Jones. Shot clock at 6. Baldwin kicks to Jones. The 3. Baldwin can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
90 seconds now into the second half. It's picked off. White against Thomas. And it's White missing. White's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Inside, Sanogo. No good with the layup. Being 41% for the game. Pass to Baldwin. Thomas against White. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Jones. Hits it from 3-point range. Jones has got the game tied up here for the Wildcats.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Pass to Sanogo. Here's Christie. No scoring in this one.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's White. Right side, Jones. And White, the bucket on the assist by Jones. White's got 6 points.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen. Pass
to Christie. White against Thomas. Shoots the three. Not that time. It's off. Now shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. Over in the corner, White. Outside, Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now a three-point Wildcat lead.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Christie. Still yet to score. Buries the long-range jumper.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's White. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. And it's sent back by White. To the paint. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. But it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Miller's checked in for Christie. Gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Left side, Miller. Outside, Thomas. Pocket 4. Shoots over White. Kicks it out to Jones. Beyond the arc. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Outside, Jones. On the wing, Ewing. Defended by Jones. Here's White. It's rebounded by Sanogo. Sanogo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Miller kicks to Thomas. Pass to Miller. Shoots over White. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ewing outside. Back to White. There's the pick. It's deflected. Gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Miller dishes to Jones. Thomas kicks to Jones. For the lead. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Outside, Jones. And Jones shoots it home.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Fades and shoots. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 6th rebound on the night. With the drive, here's Miller. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones, the pass to Baldwin, and down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .130 left in the third. Chandler, the pass to Baldwin. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
And here is Wallace. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Does not score. Only the 4th fail in 13 tries. Chandler outside. Pass to Baldwin. Fires from the wing. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Wildcats. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Wildcats. It's a 3-point game, so on the floor for the Wildcats. Here's White, and the layup's good off the glass. White's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Wildcats. And 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Wildcats?
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
And he sinks the second.
Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Ewing surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. White's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wildcats.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Now here's Ewing. White, left side. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Now here's White, and that one, good.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Ewing against Wallace. With the fadeaway. And that one swishes right in. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garrison. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the Wildcats. Garrison taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. It's hauled in by Ewing. Ewing's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's White.
He went a decent amount of time before his first turnover. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Thomas. The jump hook. The shot comes out. Well, 50% from the floor. Here's Garrison. And he banks in the layup. And the Wildcats lead by 8.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
At the line for 1, number 1.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And Thomas over to help. Back to Jones. Nine feet out. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Wallace against Jones. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Ewing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Sanogo. They set the screen. Jones against Thomas. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Wildcats making a switch here. White's checked in. Lets it go from the wing. Thomas grabs the rebound. Thomas got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Jones. Throws it up high.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now here's Jones. Christie with the rebound. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. To the middle. Outside for Thomas. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks very much. I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Leans. That misses off the backboard. And Ewing has got the ball here for the Wildcats. They lead by 7. Here's White. Good D by Jones.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Thomas. Shoots over White. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's White. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Thomas against White. It's rebounded by Ewing. And hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Outside, Jones. Ewing outside. White looking around. It's rebounded by Sonogo. And they're desperately trying to get this game back within reach.
And with very little time to spare.
It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
And now we've got the intentional foul. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones jacks up a 3, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Now here's Thomas. White with the defensive effort. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. And so Jones nails both of them.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Here's Wallace. Misses the 3. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. Now it's time to present our player of the game.